Time, I think 2 years, but welcome back, Gamer Trip. I'm gonna be playing Dwarf Fortress. If anyone's still gonna watch it, I think I had one subscriber from last time, so whoa, 2 years hanging around. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Dwarf Fortress on a new computer. Hopefully, this works out a little bit better than my old one. I've played Dwarf Fortress quite a bit, though the new updates and stuff I have not touched. So the past probably year and a bit, I have not touched Dwarf Fortress, so this is going to be a new experience for me, but I know the basics, right? Alpha, it's always been an alpha, just to speed up the world creation so we don't have to wait for a very long time. I'm going to put basically everything on low except for medium, savagery, all that stuff. Let's go frequent, just to make this a little bit more easy for me to play. If you've never played Dwarf Fortress before, or if this is your first time doing it, have fun trying to decipher the symbols. I will try to explain it as much as I can. Obviously, that may or may not be effective, but basically on the right there, that's a world. That's the world that we will be living in, basically. And there's plenty of cities and stuff like that, and if you knew what you were looking at, you could probably judge guessing it. Like the north, right? Very icy, very cold. Going down, there's some roads traveling, as you see on the top right there. There's mountains, big mountains in the middle. A desert towards the south. Overall, looks pretty good, and I think that's a volcano on the right side. Saving the world, this takes a while, but again, since I put it down to a smaller size, it shouldn't take that long, but start playing. I'm going to be playing Dwarf Fortress, the original version. I bet maybe I'll do some adventuring later, but you know, it takes a while. So first things first is to find a location. It's you could search around the map like this, try to find the perfect place, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to, on the top right, you see kind of a search, right? I'm going to do, I don't care about rain. This is the one that I care about. I like rivers, and I hate aquifers. Other than that, I want some soil. Savagery, evil, elevation, all that stuff doesn't matter. Actually, let's go for medium evil, medium savagery, and let's go for high elevation. Let's get some kind of evil mountain going on, if that's possible. And other than that, let's maybe put yes to shallow metal, just because it is an evil biome. Probably going to die pretty dang quick. So, yeah. And basically, with those, we're going to search the map and see if we can find anything. And those flashing green X's are locations that we have found. So, browse results here. Let's see. Where am I? There am I. Where's the thing? The top. It's the local area, top right, is UHMK. This game is weird. Trees, none. Vegetation, surroundings. See, I want at least a little bit of trees. So I'm going to move up here. Let's see. Still no trees, eh? Fluxstone's important too. But, aha. Here we go. Heavily forested. That looks good. That looks good. Got a bit of a river at this, see on the far left there. A bit of a river, mountains on one side. Probably going to be a waterfall or something similar, and trees. And that seems fairly lovely, actually. Tab to change the mode. So we've got dwarves, elves, humans, and a tower nearby, so not too bad. Square lanterns. Relative elevation, yeah, there's a big, kind of looks like a mountain or something, or so like slopes down, and then there's like a mountain in the bottom left there. That's pretty interesting. And then, yeah, back to the middle there. So that seems to be where I'm going to be starting. And I'm going to prepare for the journey carefully. I always do this. If I remember how to do it. Plus, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start with two competent, let's go proficient miners. 2 proficient miners, so they're going to be mining it out. A woodcutter, carpenter, and then you are going to be, where's farming? Is it planter or farmer? I forget what it is exactly in this. Pottery, glazier, miller, fisherman, armorsmith, bowyer, engraver, mason. Oh, that's the other one. We need mason. Proficient mason would be good. Proficient mason. But then, yes, we need to grow food, so where is it? It's not, there it is, grower. Proficient grower. We're going to take 2 proficient growers, and since they are going to be kind of, if we have 2 growers, one of them is expendable. I'm going to make one of them also a proficient axeman. I'm running out of points, I think, 120 points, yeah, so I'm not going to make this guy too good. I'm going to make him, we've got a mason, we have carpenter, woodcutter, we have 2 miners, 2 growers, we need, a brewer, that's it. This guy's going to be our cook and our brewer. If I find it, if there was a easy way to search through this, brewer, there, cook and brewer, right beside each other. I am blind. Cook. There you go. Tab, items. I always like starting with a female dog and a female, female and male dog, just to start breeding. And I probably, like the wheelbarrow and all that stuff, it's useful, but it's not, 100%, you don't need it. So, 1 dog, how do I add, shift, plus 1 dog, 1 female dog, and 1 male dog. They are very helpful, plus, dogs are always nice. And then, let's go, just for some kind of food, let's get I want something that breeds quick, and is fairly, hardy, so, hen and a rooster, they're gonna lay eggs, we're gonna take the eggs when we can, we're gonna, they'll live, we'll have that kind of, they'll start breeding, we'll start laying eggs, we'll have a bunch of chicks running around eventually, and with that, I've got 6 points. What can 2 hens, right? 1 to eat first night, and then another to eat later. Let's go for a fort. What should we name it? I normally don't care about this very much, so let's see random. Let's see if we get something. Brass gates, run inks, finger anvil. That seems pretty good. It's a very dwarven thing, right? They use their fingers as anvils. They mold the metal to their very hands. That would be kind of interesting. Yeah, that seems good. Done. Finger anvil, name group. Let's see that. The enjoyable handle. There you go. Girders of adventure. Never mind. Girders. I thought it was girdle. The girder is not. Boulder of Tufts. Godly City. As if that was a fort name, I'd pick that. As a group name, not so much. The Mansion of Sun. Orb of Organizations. Puzzling Staff. The Famous Paddle. That, maybe. The Nets of Blockading. Armors of Jumping. I don't normally see people jumping in armor, which is Vessels of Dominion, Static Artifact, Volcano of Meditating. If we were near a volcano, I'd definitely get that. The Stoked Boulder, Climatic Relic, the Brave Hammer. That's a group name. That is something very dwarfy. So, with that, I embark. This might take a while. Do not know. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of hanging there. It takes a little while to prepare the map, and there you go. There's the story. Hopefully the music is not too loud, and if it is, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to turn down the music right now. Music and sound, keep it in the background. Keep it in the background, just, as kind of background music, obviously. That's what you want in the background. So here, pause. you can see in K mode, when you click K, you can move on around. And the top right is this is how I normally set it up anyways. The far right gives you the kind of little map. The middle there gives you what you're currently looking at with K, and everything to the left is the game. Doesn't it look amazing? I should probably get a tile set, but I've never played with it, so it'd actually be slightly more confusing. But people tend to like the tile sets because it does give you more visuals, and I might get them eventually, but at this point I'm more used to basically this. So it looks pretty good. There's a bunch of trees, arrow bamboo, we've got bamboo, interesting. And these are my dwarves. So we've got expedition leader Hoki, so he's kind of the mayor. We've got a planter, we've got a miner, we've got a mason, and another miner. This is kind of all how we've been set it up. And we've got hens and dogs and stuff. It's good. D, I think, is designations. Yes, designations. Obviously, we're going to start mining almost immediately. We need to kind of start our hovel off soon. My then question is, where do we start this? I normally start it in a cliff, as kind of makes sense. And yeah, looking at this, we'd be able to block off kind of, see where my X pointer is. We'd probably be able to block off this with a wall, have this mainly be the farms. Yeah, this seems good. So towards that aim, I'm going to start mining from, let's say, here. Oh, there's he. My cat was just walking over my computer. Very interesting. All that. See, that's going to be the beginning of our little home. And I normally also add just a kind of like a thing here, and then this is like a defensible position you can do, and then up downstairs. Where are the up downstairs? Yes. So we're going to need to do up downstairs, and this is the brunt of the game. Dwarves love being underground, and if you're not underground, dwarves aren't very happy. Well, not really. There's dwarves that will go out and enjoy the sunlight, like hunters and planters and stuff, but there are dwarves that will be underground for so long that they become accustomed to it and will never want to leave. I normally, like, there's min-maxy stuff. You could build like windows and stuff and help them get accustomed to it, but I have never really done that. I don't see much point to it, to be honest. Like, sure, my miners will get sick whenever they go outside, but they go outside once every like 20 years, so what would be the point, right? Try to make this even as possible. This is probably not the most efficient way of doing things, and I think this is not the same size, but whatever. This will be how it goes. I think they're probably a little uneven, but you know. Go up and designate. We need chop down trees too. There's like a mini tutorial that is not helpful at all, and by that I mean on the top right where it says select, it like obviously it like selects things right away sometimes, and yeah, it's not very helpful. And I'm gonna gather some plants. I don't think anyone can gather plants. One sec. Can I forget how to do that. Set building tasks, view units, no, location and occupations, that's what it is. Or is it? You're not designated any locations. That's probably right. Okay, let's see if I can enter view relationships, customize, thoughts and preferences. That's not what I wanted. Unit list? Oh, here. Yeah, so view unit and go to unit. So view unit, we'll do that. And go to unit, we'll do this. And this is where I can change his jobs, right? So he's got this miner, right? He's a proficient miner, dabbling judge of intent, dabbling, like he's competent, a bunch of these other things, right? So like they have, not only do they have their job, but they have their like social skills too, right? So he's, I think, no, this guy's not the leader, but he's kind of, he's got his own personality, right? And you'll even see that in like the stuff that they wear, the stuff that they like. See, and this is P labor. This is stuff that he can do. So he can mine, but I could deactivate that. I do not want to deactivate it. Healthcare, farming, all that stuff. Like all these jobs, he's only doing mining, which at the beginning, with all this mining to do, is good. What I do want is, where was I? I think it's you. Yes, I want to go to one of my planters, this guy, and I want to, oops, I keep changing one of my units, this planter, plus, I want to go to, where is it? Is it in here? Plant gathering. I want one of them to be able to plant gather. Is this guy the one with the axe skill? GE General, Proficient, Novice Dancer. No, this is the guy I want to be going out there to gather plants if possible. Then there's the carpenter and stuff like that, but I'll deal with those later. They're not going to be very helpful for now. Do they all have hauling? If they don't, I'm going to be slightly perturbed, because hauling is pets and livestock. So yeah, we've got two hens and a rooster and a dog and all that stuff. They'll be planting eggs. That's the wrong verb to use, but they'll be laying eggs. So yeah, we've got worker, miner, medicine. What was I looking at? Oh yes, he's going to be the carpenter, right? No, he's the brewer, the cook. Right? I don't know why I did that. That's probably not the most effective way of handling it, but whatever. Labor, what can he... Yes, they're all hauling. So eventually that's going to be the way of, like, a lot of the just peasants and random people are going to be hauling. And what, I just realized, what is this? What is this in this wall here? Rough hewn microline. Oh, so like these are limonite. So these are metals and gems and stuff. So I will be able to, that's good. Like right off the bat, there's got some iron and stuff right here. I don't know if it's iron especially, but I'm going to make sure to mine that down as well. Yeah, and to start this, click space. Let's see the little guys running around. A bunch of them aren't doing anything. You see in the top right there, idlers, but, whoa, a lot of wood coming down. Eventually, they'll be doing this. And see, like, the guy in the bottom left there, he's mining the metal that I designated. The guy at the top is mining the hallway that I've designated basically as our home. And a couple people are just hanging around doing nothing. Designate, I'm going to put a carved track channel. Is there stockpiles? P? Yes, there it is. And I'm going to put refuse outside. Refuse will actually like rot and will create like this purple miasma. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want this purple miasma hanging around inside your thing. The dwarves tend to not like being exposed to just rot, basically. I probably made this hallway a little too wide in the first place. It's going to take them a long time to get in, and in the meanwhile, a bunch of people are just sitting around the wagon, just, you know, chilling. It's probably not the greatest way. That's another thing. I probably need to give some people the animal handling thing, and now I'm going to do that with this cooker brewer. Oops. This cooker brewer guy, I'm going to see if he can animal care and animal training while he's not basically brewing alcohol, which is a very important thing that dwarves love to do. He will be handling and taking care of the animals. What's this 1/4 thing? I guess I haven't played this game in a long time, so I don't know if this is... Oh, those are roots! Oh, so like trees actually have roots and stuff now. Okay, interesting. Oh, we've got more stuff down here. More beautiful, beautiful microline. I don't even know what microline is, but eventually we'll figure it out. I think obviously it's got some use to it. I think it's stone down here, right? If I look at this correctly. Yeah, claystone. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to grow right underground, but if we find soil, we might be able to, but I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is top floor is going to be the growing area, and we'll try to defend that as much as possible, which, again, might be a little difficult. I could have, like, varying levels of stairs and stuff, and that might end up what I'm going to do. But as it is right now, I don't see it really being that important. Well, growing is very important, but having like multiple layers of stuff to work with is not the priority. Defense abilities is important, but as it is, I think the dwarves could handle themselves. Maybe we've got one axe dwarf who might be able to just attack people. Oh, we've got tiger iron. I don't know what tiger iron is, so I imagine just iron made out of tigers, which would be pretty entertaining. I bet Charlie Sheen would love that. Well, tiger blood iron, you'd inject that. Does anyone still remember that? That was a long time ago. While this is going on, I've got 4 idlers. What are they? Oh, because they've already chopped down all the trees. Oh, jeez. Yeah, at the beginning of the game, normally see a lot of this. They're just not much for them to do. Really, they've got... Oh, I should probably actually designate a farm, right? Where is that? Job list, squads, military unit list, stockpiles, zones. There it is, zones. I think this is where you do it. No, that's a meeting area. That's not what I want. Locations, occupation, status, look, squads, job list, military unit list, designations. The designations? Smooth construction, toggle engravings, channel up, move stairs, ramps, gather plants, smooth stone and gravestone, carve fortifications, carve track. No. Set order, job list. Was it stockpiles and stuff? No, that's food. Oops, it's getting out of there. Make burrows, hauling zones. Probably should have done this beforehand, but I probably needed a refresher. But that's basically my fault, and whatever. Deal with it. Locations and occupations. Is this it? No. View units, view rooms, build tasks, stockpiles. S. No. Buildings, view announcements, buildings, armor stand, armor plot. No, not a cabinet. Workshops, where there works, blah blah blah. Restraint cage, wall grate, farm plot. There it is. Okay, so yeah, it is a. All right. Try to build it as kind of. There you go. And I think it's Q. Oh yeah, it's got to initiate the farm plot construction. So someone's moving there and kind of clearing the land. That'll take a little while, but should be handled. While that's going on, they're still mining this out. Eventually, I will create a carpenter place, create for wood, stone, mason will start working. They'll create beds and stuff. The dwarves are coming to drink some of the wine. They're very thirsty. The miners deep in the mines are drinking some of that. Yeah, it's not too bad. And with that, with the establishment of the first farmer's plot and the beginning of a mine, I think it's time to end this episode. If you've liked it and would like me to continue, obviously like and subscribe. If I build on my 1 subscriber, I will be very, very happy. It's amazing. But if not, obviously, send a comment being like, you suck. I've got strong skin. I can handle that. Hope you guys have a nice day. See you later.